Hello, hello. Welcome to the Gig Economy Podcast, episode 227 with Larry and Gabe tonight. We're going to talk about an Amazon driver that took all the snacks like a dick. And then if you want to drive in California, at least teen riders, you're going to need fingerprints. So that should be interesting to talk about. Right now, currently in Grand Rapids, Michigan, it's a blizzard out. It's a straight up blizzard. I wish it was happening tomorrow morning so I didn't have to go to school, but it's chilly. It's chilly. So Gabe might even be getting a little snow over on his neck of the woods.
Barely. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is all lake effect. So how's it going, Gary? Larry?
Were you looking at Janet, thinking of Gary, thinking of her husband Gary? Shout out to Janet.
I think he mixed you and I together.
Yes.
Yes. There you go, Gabe and Larry. I'm doing well. How you guys doing?
Good.
We are not getting snow. It is chilly here, but like there's a chance of like some flurries tonight. So people are probably wiping out Kroger right now.
Yeah,
taking all the bread and milk.
We're getting flurries, and it's 33, and tomorrow's going to be 9.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yep. Go to gigeconomyshow.com for everything gig economy podcast related. I want to thank our Patreon members, Samson Bud Dickman from North Carolina, Steve from Colorado, Omar from Detroit, Delivery Cats from Michigan, Frank from Philly, Jamie from Tennessee, Tom from Chicago, Jim from Connecticut, Miguel from GR, Linda from Tampa, and Jerry Gillette from Kentucky. If you want to join the Patreon, go to patreon.com/the Gig Econ Podcast. There you can sign up for a $5 or a $10 tier. The $10 tier comes with amazing perks like ad-free episodes, exclusive t-shirt made by yours truly on the 3rd month, and you get a bunch of what other shit? I don't know. You get the episodes early sometimes if I'm not being lazy, so on and so forth.
Is that the same with the t-shirts too?
Absolutely. If you get it once you hit it, I commit to making it once you hit that tier, and then 3 months later you get your shirt. Telegram group, Larry.
Yes, our Telegram group. That's how we communicate, keep in touch. It's a chat program. You can text each other back and forth, but you can also do voice chat, which is very helpful when you're out driving. You don't want to be texting and driving because that's dangerous. So you can do voice chat. But we talk about just all sorts of gig related things, and then talk about life. We have members all over the country, all over the world. We chat back and forth. It's a great place to make some friends.
I love and hate that damn app.
Yeah.
Why is that?
You know why.
Oh, gotcha. 10-4. 10-4.
Enough said.
If you want to chat us up, we'd love to have you. Also, trying to grow our TikTok account. I'm going to post this in the chat. If you go ahead there right now, definitely and follow us. I would really appreciate that. Trying to grow that, putting some content up there. If you see something from us, share it, like it, send it to your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your mother.
Repost it.
Yeah, all that stuff. That would be great. So yeah, stories from the road. Larry, why don't you go ahead?
Yeah, nothing too exciting. Just had another passenger leave a night in my car. I didn't even know about it for like 2 days because I didn't drive again and left my phone in my car. But had a couple had a stroller and picked them up. The stroller, they had a little baby. They had a car seat, but had to folded the stroller up and put it in my car. And the front of the stroller has one of those little I don't know, just like a little shelf on it, like where you can pour out your Cheerios and stuff for the kid to eat and things like that. Apparently it came off when they put the stroller in the car. They did not get it when they took the stroller out. And so I got a message. I saw it like on Sunday night, I think, that they think they left it in there. So I went down and looked in my trunk, and sure enough, there it was. And so I ended up taking it back to them. Yes, I think it was last night.
Did you get your money?
Yeah, I mean, they had sent me the message through the app. So on Lyft, under there, it comes through the chat and it says, do you have this item? And as soon as you click, yes, I do. And then you just click on, I returned it. It's all automatic.
Oh,
it's
very
pretty
cool.
easy.
They made it pretty seamless now.
It is. Yeah. It's been pretty easy. Uber's always screwing around with theirs. So I always have to relearn how where they've put it in the app to get a return fee.
Yeah, what is it about Uber that moves stuff around all the time in their app? Lyft seems pretty good with it, but
yeah.
Well, because Lyft focuses on one thing, and that's moving people.
Yeah.
Uber's got too many eggs in their basket.
That's right.
Yeah, for sure. Gabe, anything from you for this week? The
Um,
last couple weeks since you've been on last?
I'm trying to think.
Doing a lot of Amazon, right? Getting some pretty good routes on Amazon.
I am. I got pretty lucky the other day.
Yeah.
I overheard. Yeah, I overheard them talking about how they didn't have enough routes for all the people scheduled, and that they were going to take a route and just start pulling a bag and giving it to one driver. And so I was like, this route popped up, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to grab it. Like, what's the worst? I'm going to get paid for 4 hours. It's going to take me, even if it took me 2, I'd be happy with that. And it took me like 50 some odd minutes and put me right by Costco. And so I was like, okay.
Yeah, wasn't it like 8 stops or something like that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was like 20 something minutes to like the first one, and then it was like ping ping ping, and then like 10 to 15-minute drive like back to up where I needed to go. So it was nice. Yeah.
Good deal.
I wanted to try another station, like, because I've been following all of the forums, and there's one, and they are like, every time I get a route from here, like, it doesn't take as long as what it's booked. Like, they're like, I'm usually loaded up, dropped off, and back home an hour before the end of my my route. And I'm like,
yeah.
It's because they were talking about why do the routes go cheaper than other places, other stations. So
yeah, I mean, when I first started doing Flex, I was consistently like an hour left, but now it's more like a half hour. Like that's about when I finish. Maybe I'm driving slower now. I don't know, but yeah, I know. Me personally, I have not done Amazon in a while. Well, me and Miguel talk quite a bit about routes, and he's does them pretty consistently, and they've just been horse shit as far as like prices. Like, he's down into the $27, $26 range for routes, and when I was doing them pretty consistently for a while, it was 30 and above. Now that's for the afternoon. Now he's probably getting more in the morning, the early 3:30 in the morning ones, but yeah. So, and I don't know if it's because my car's a little bit newer. When it starts getting shitty out, I don't really want to just rip down a dirt road and just trash. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. I got winter tires on. I'm not really worried about traction or anything like that. But if it was the Pilot, I'd be like, yeah, let's go. But it's not the Pilot. And so I've been kind of staying away from doing some Amazon routes, but still doing Walmart. What I've noticed recently is Walmart is very short-staffed, like everything, but a lot of the orders at my local Walmart have been going to Wyoming, and then they're like trading, and so then they get really busy, and then they ship it back to Granville. So I've been waiting a while for orders curbside, and I went out Tuesday night, and I shouldn't have done this, but I took one. It was like $43 for like 18 miles or something like that, or 20 miles, which is pretty.
How many stops?
3, and the first 2 were in Wyoming, and they were right next. I mean, literally 0.2 of a mile from each other. The last one was in Wayland. That's where I got the mileage. So it sounds crazy, but like I wasn't getting anything. So I was like, all right, fuck it. So I took it. I waited 45 minutes to get that order. So now, before I had waited like a half hour, and they gave me $10, right? So I thought $10 extra. So I thought, well, 45 minutes and 3 orders. No, they still only gave me $10. So I managed to make 53 on that. But it took me, I mean, I waited 45. It was probably another $40 to deliver, so it really didn't work out in my favor.
That I'm gonna be honest, that is better than what they give here for waiting.
Oh, really?
You might get like $1 something or $2 more.
Really? See, I wouldn't wait for that long.
That's why they don't like, people cancel them, and then it pops back up again.
Okay.
Same thing with Walmart, because Walmart does Spark and Uber delivery, and
okay.
When they first send out the Uber request, it's like $5.37 for 2 drop-offs, and you're going 10 miles, and you're like, what? And then everyone keeps declining it, and then it's like $45 for that same one.
Right.
Like 45 minutes later, because nobody wants it.
On Uber or Spark?
On Uber.
Oh, wow. Okay. I try to get my goal is it's a little more than $1 a mile. I try to shoot for $1.50 or $2 a mile. So that's why I saw that one, it was like 20 miles for $43. And I'm like, well,
sounds good.
It sounds good. But then if you wait 45 minutes, so now it's 20
You're tied in for like 2 hours
for $53. But it was so strange though, Gabe. I could not get an order. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just taking this because it looks good. So, and that's the only one I did. I went home, so I did one order for $53.
Well, at least it was better than the other morning when we were talking, and you had to keep returning them.
Oh God, yeah, that was the weekend. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I was trying to think of stories. Yes, so I think it was Sunday morning.
Yep.
It was Sunday morning, and they were so backed up on Saturday, they pushed these orders out. Well, one of them was a shop that they didn't answer the door. And the other one, it was an order that fell off from Saturday. And so I delivered on Sunday. Well, they weren't awake. It was 8:00 on a Sunday morning. So I had to return both of them. So I got, this is interesting. I did get my full pay, but they only gave me $1 more to return it. I'd have rather kept the order for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Faith says same here. Wait time is a couple of bucks. Never get 10. Yeah. It's $10.
Wow. I'm gonna have to try to do some Walmart Spark. I almost have to see if I can even get on the app.
Well, I think a lot of it depends on the market though.
And Larry, I'm gonna tell you, from a guy that hates sitting still, 45 fucking minutes waiting.
Oh, I know. I can just see your head exploding.
Like, I can watch TikTok, I can do that stuff, but it's still just kind of like,
because you're like, I'm not making money watching TikTok.
No,
Jason's like, I could be at home right now playing video games.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I'll say to myself, I'm never taking this long. I'm not waiting for this shit again, and then I do it again, and then I do it again. When it's that busy on curbside, I really try to get the shopping ones because I can, like I said to Gabe, I control my own destiny. I immediately can go to the store. I can start it whenever I want. I mean, within reason. Right. I don't have to wait. I'm not waiting on anybody but myself. So, but
I feel like people like to do the curbside and not mess with the shop. Like I'll do the shop occasionally, if it's worth my time to go into Walmart. Like I hate shopping in Walmart in general. Because of like the long lines.
Yeah, we don't have the long lines, and I won't really take anything more than 20 items. Once you start getting in the bigger items, you're like, it's really not worth it at that point, unless there's a massive tip.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it. Yeah. So, so that's kind of where I'm at. Just kind of, I'll probably do it again this weekend, suffer through it.
So I'll wake up to, Hitch, why aren't you out working? I have to return this.
Normally Gabe's on Telegram in the chat, like the first one on the weekend. Yeah, but like Sunday, no one was on there, and I started harassing him. Like, where the fuck are you?
I had like 3 messages from him, and I'm just like, damn, can't somebody sleep in?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Faith says I do curbside early morning, like 6:30 a.m. I take shopping later when curb. Yeah. So if you do curbside in the morning, it's not busy at all. I know what I was gonna say. What's crazy to me is there's regular customers waiting at that curbside for like an hour for their fucking grocery. I would stop going. Like Megan goes to Meijer. We wait, the longest we ever wait is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of times they're done shopping hours before the time. So I don't know what's going on with Walmart. Although I know I'm talking a lot. I apologize. I know that I talked to one of the ladies there that was kind of nice, and she says they start out at $14 an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, my daughter makes 13 at a local thrift shop. So it's like, who's going to do that job for 14 getting yelled at by
well, they're shorthanded. You know, that's like when I was telling you, I went to pick up that one, and they have these barcode stickers on the baskets and with the name, and you scan it, and then they scan it to verify that that's what they gave you. And this guy was like, all right, you're all set. I'm like, well, don't you need to scan the barcodes? He's like, I just think one of us need to. And I'm like, no, bro, like I scan showing what I picked up. You scan showing what you've given me.
You're having to train him on the job.
And he was like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
you say so. He doesn't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to bump the pay up a little bit. I mean, I think you'd have a full staff if you bumped it up. And I know it's a lot, right? Walmart's the biggest retailer in the country. But if you bumped it up to 16 to start, and then maybe just don't do the raises as quick. I don't know. Do something. Because I think you'd get a lot more people at $16 an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty low-key job, though, really, as a loader. I mean, yeah, there might be some heavy stuff here and there, but they're just walking out there. I mean, it's not like it's like...
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it'd be a high-stress job or anything.
Unless you get those ones like we have here where they pull up and they get out and they're like at the door with their phone. And then as soon as you come out the door, they have like their phone in your face. Like, this is my order.
I would kick somebody in the dick if they did. Like, if I was a Walmart worker and they did that to me, I'd be like, that was my last day. Like,
take their phone and throw it in the snow.
Be patient. All right, gig economy in the news. Lots of videos. We like flip flop. I think our show last week we had literally no videos, no pictures. It was all just
us.
But oh god, I hope I put these in order. This one's like I said, driver takes all the snacks, and you think this is like a bit, but I don't think it is. I think this guy's just a piece of shit.
Yeah, so I think this guy's just a dick.
And then we'll chat.
Yo barrí con todo. Thank you.
Okay, wow. I know you guys couldn't hear me, but
I saw your mouth moving. But I couldn't hear you.
So behind the curtains, the audio podcast can hear me because I'm recording straight to the board, but StreamYard mutes everyone's mic, so you couldn't hear me talking. Anyways, so that guy was loading up, you know, like he was.
Oh my god!
Wow.
But I don't understand. Like, he's probably the same kid that took all the when it says "please take one" on Halloween. You know, with the bowl, he's probably loads it up.
I just don't like.
And you're right there in front of the camera. It's right there. The camera's right in his face.
Side note, how great is that Ring camera? I have Wise cameras and they just don't like that was such a great picture.
Oh yeah, we have Ring.
I have Ring.
Yeah, it's good.
But is there different quality of cameras? Probably, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's different models. Yeah,
okay.
Well, there's different models, but I think on all of their models, the picture is great.
I mean,
I've never seen one that didn't have a good picture on it.
My doorbell one, and then I have a wireless one like on the corner of my garage, and I can zoom 400 feet across the street to the neighbors.
Okay,
and down the road.
The Wise ones are so cheap though. That's what's nice. Like you can get a camera for like $8. Okay, maybe a little bit more than that.
Well, you're paying for what you get.
Well, they're okay, but they half the time I can't connect to it because it's like not connecting to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. We have Blink cameras for our security cameras, and they're not bad.
Yeah, Amazon bought them, I think, right?
Probably. They probably did. I don't know, but they had them for sale when I got them a couple years ago when my son was working at the Humane Society. They have an auction every week. Companies and places donate money or donate items to the Humane
it's
Society.
like a silent auction or whatever.
So, no, they do it it's online. They do like an online auction. But as an employee there, he could get stuff. He could just buy it for half of whatever they're asking for it. So they had like 4 or 5 Blink cameras one time. So I was like, yeah, well, I'll take them. So
that's I say Best Buy does them too, does the Ring, and they'll have deals on them all the time.
Okay. I'll have to look. I'll definitely have to look into it because yeah,
it is nice. Great. Yeah. When we got ours, the Blink, they were having a special. They had a you got the Blink for the regular price, but they threw in one of the video Amazon Echoes with the screen.
Oh yeah.
So what we do, we have that hooked, and so we have the Echo sitting in on our kitchen counter because we have opaque. We put a film over our glass on our front door so people couldn't just see in because like walking the street, you'd see right in as watching TV. But then, of course, we can't see who's at the door.
Right.
So we have that Ring doorbell's connected to the thing, and all we have to do is say, show, Echo show front door, and it pops the Ring doorbell camera up.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's
great.
Cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I got all Amazon devices in the house. I'll have to look into that. Yep. Welcome to the Amazon Tech podcast. So I got
these stuff popping up so they can click on it and buy.
Yeah. So I got to share this photo my wife just sent me. So so we all I'll just talk about now. We've heard about the Thank Your Driver promotion. It is done. But this blizzard is going on, right? And we just got a delivery. Like I saw the camera go off. So at least my doorbell camera went off. I went to pull it up. I couldn't see fucking shit on it. But here is what this driver did. And so this is my wife's Goose. And look, he put it right in front of the Goose. Isn't that cute?
I usually do that when I make deliveries if there's something there.
Yeah. My wife for during COVID, we would walk the neighborhood a lot, right? Because what the fuck can you do?
Exactly.
And she kept seeing this neighbor that had a porch goose. Apparently that's a thing. So now I bought her one for Christmas, and now she gets outfits for it depending on the season and so on.
Okay, so she has the porch goose. You have the thirsty goose, man. What is they got to get together. They got to get together.
I think a business opportunity. We get clothes made for the thirsty goose.
There you go. We can start selling outfits and
nice callback. Nice callback, by the way. But hey, speaking of the Thank My Driver, a couple of things popped up. One, let's see. What the fuck am I doing? Sorry.
Who's drinking tonight, me or you?
God, Jesus Christ. Hold on.
I think he needs to be drinking. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That fasting's getting to you.
Okay, I am on the struggle bus here. Let me add this one because I meant to talk about this. So the Thank My Driver is done. They did the money, but this is interesting. So starting today through the end of December, each day the top 1,000 most thanked drivers will receive $100.
Nice. I saw this.
Yeah. In addition, the top 7 most thanked drivers each full week until the end of December will receive $10,000. Okay. So you're like, holy shit, it gets better. At the end of the month, we'll identify the top 7 most thanked drivers across the full promotional period, which started on December 4. And those drivers will receive 25 grand plus an additional 25 grand to a charity of their choice.
Nice.
So, I mean, it's probably, how many drivers do you think Amazon,
oh gosh.
If you would, because this is DSP too. This is across the board.
Yeah, at least 100. Right?
100,000.
I don't know. Like, is that? God, could I Google it? Is that a Googleable thing? Google?
Yeah, anything's Googleable.
How many?
Faith Amazon said that she's drinking, Gabe.
Drivers.
You asked who was drinking.
See, that's just incentive right there for me to like pick up more routes.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, what's your guess?
500,000.
Okay, so no, this is AI. So blah blah blah. It says Amazon has more than 275,000 delivery drivers, but then it also says Amazon Flex more than 2.9 million drivers have downloaded the app. So it doesn't mean that they're active, but
Right.
still, so it's a pretty good odds. But I mean, us flex guys aren't going to win any of that because we're not doing 400 packages a day.
Yeah.
Or 400 deliveries a day or whatever the fuck they do.
Yeah, you got no shot.
No shot. No shot. But it's cool that they're doing it. As much as we shit on Amazon, I like they're doing something a little bit more than the $5. So
you could be like that one guy I saw in a post where they made a flyer and it said it doesn't cost you anything.
So that's the second part. They sent out an email today. Did you get that one?
I haven't looked at
it. Said, hey, FYI, don't do that because it violates terms of service and you will be deactivated.
Like people were making flyers, but then people were also writing it on people's packages.
Yeah. I saw somebody that had stickers.
Yeah, there you go.
Like it said, hey, make sure you say thank your driver. So
wow.
Hey Tony, thanks for saying this is cool. I hope you can enjoy it. I hope you can stay and enjoy it. We've been podcasting since 2017, so we talk a lot of gig work and a lot of shit too. So be prepared for that. All right, here we are. We're 28 minutes in, and we're on story 2, Larry.
Story 2, and you know what we talked about? Did we not do? I know we put this one off for a long time, but did we not do it one night? I think we did it one night.
I don't think we're doing it.
I think we. I'm gonna go back and listen to the old shows and see.
Let me.
Regardless,
we'll let me look.
We had it on the rundown. Like,
I can't even read the article.
Have a dozen times.
I thought me and Jason did this one once.
So it's been on the rundown for 6 weeks.
Yeah,
we did this one time when Larry was not here, and you told me the story how you guys kept putting it on, and never got to it.
All right, forget it. I want to talk about something anyways that I didn't have the rundown that Tony brought up. Did you see this? That GM abandoned their robotaxi?
They did, yeah.
That got announced today. The article that the Waymo to expand in Miami, if you read that, it's still like, what date is that on there? That's mine. I'm just curious. Hold on. So December 5. So as of December 5, they were Waymo or Chevy was still doing the cruise stuff.
Yeah.
So now they're out.
Peace out.
I think Waymo and Tesla, they're like, oh shit, we can't compete anymore. So thanks for bringing that up, Tony. I appreciate that.
They invested a lot of money into that.
They shut it down, remember? Because that fatality.
The car that was dragging somebody.
All right, we'll just skip that one because I believe Larry and Gabe over me because I can't remember what I did an hour ago. I saw a TikTok about. I can't remember what I did an hour ago, but I can recite the lyrics to Ice Ice Baby. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's so true. That's just ingrained in my head. So, all right, Gabe, you want to set this one up?
So it's an Amazon delivery. And you know how you can specify where you want your package delivered. You can choose, and apparently they didn't care.
I just realized I'm probably gonna have to read this.
All packages at the back door. Well, I'm already at this door, so I'm not walking back around. Sorry, not sorry. I don't care. Like, as long as I don't have no infraction, my job is secure.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not sorry.
I know. I'm gonna replay that again because the beginning part I didn't have the volume up, so I'm gonna play it again.
All packages at the back door. Well, I'm already at this door, so I'm not walking back around. Sorry, not sorry. I don't care. Like, as long as I don't have no infraction, my job is secure.
Okay.
Wow.
I love the sorry, not sorry. So I'll let you guys, Gabe, I'll let you go first, and then Larry, and then I'll tell you my opinion. But
I just like everybody can see people that have cameras up. And everybody should know that everybody, they all pull up their cameras and they watch them and they share the clips. Like, that's what society has turned into now. If you have a camera, but I love it because she's just sitting there talking to herself and she's like, deliver all packages. I'm already at this door. Like, what was it going to take her? An extra minute just to walk around to the back? It's not like she was carrying huge packages. And and you can see the notes.
Yeah.
They probably had a note in the app. So as she's pulling up, she can see that.
Yeah, and it's not nighttime. It's not like it's a sketchy place and you have to worry about going, to the back door. Yeah, I think she was just on her merry little way and wasn't going to change.
Well, here's my opinion. I would probably do the same thing. I look at it as like, you know what? I ain't making UPS money. I don't got benefits. Like I'm not walking all the way back there. Like if it's convenient enough for me, I will walk back there only in the daytime in a non-sketchy neighborhood.
See, that's why you're not going to win the $25,000.
You know what? Fuck them.
Or the 1,000 or the 10,000 or the 100
or $5. You're not getting $5.
Yeah, I have not seen the $5 in my account. So but I don't know. To me, I have that attitude and it's not great.
No, I can understand it. I mean,
honestly, and Gabe, you probably laugh at me, but like even if it's too many steps up, I do not walk into the door. I throw
airmail it.
No, well, yeah, I airmail it if it's closed, or I'll slide the box if it's light enough. I'll slide it across. I don't walk it up to the door. I just don't. I don't get paid enough. I just don't.
Okay, you're just talking about needing to lose weight. There's exercise, dude.
Why do you bring all the callbacks to the stuff that I say and then it burns me? Like, damn it. Yeah,
I will walk it up and put it up there. Or if it is a bigger box and it's late, I will slide it. If their porch looks a little sketchy, like I don't know if this is safe to walk on.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess I am a little lazier. I don't know. And going back to her, she's got 400 packages delivered. She don't have time to walk it to the back. You know what I mean? I don't blame her. I'd be like, fuck it. I'm here. I didn't read the note. Sorry. Here you go. Like, what are you going to do about it?
That's kind of what she had. Like, how many infractions?
My job is secure. Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, UPS needs drivers, y'all. If you're listening to this and you're a DSP, as long as you don't smoke weed, they do drug tests there. Go to UPS. What the fuck are you doing? They have a union. It's strong. They have benefits. They have a great 401k. Like they still have pensions there, for God's sakes. What company can you work now that you have a pension other than the government, Larry?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So just go to UPS, for God's sakes.
That's your little PSA.
A little PSA. If you're a hard Amazon worker, they don't give shit. They don't give a shit about you. They don't care. Go to some place that actually cares about you. And if they don't care about you, your union will kick them in the balls and then they'll care about you.
You're on this kick about kicking people in the balls.
Yeah, you know why? Because I had a kid today on the playground that kicked a kid in the balls.
I thought you were going to say kick you in the balls.
You in the balls.
Oh, no. We had to deal with that today, and I got ball kicking on my mind for whatever reason.
Well, you didn't say you had a headache, so I mean.
That's true. That's true. I got kicked so hard by a kid in the balls it gave me a headache.
Well, man, I thought maybe it was other.
All right, moving on, Larry.
Oh, goodness.
So inappropriate.
We totally went there.
He did. He did.
Oh, goodness. Oh, we have my story here. Okay.
Yes.
So the fingerprinting. Yeah. So California just passed a law, and they're giving Uber 30 days to get drivers fingerprinted if they do the teenage rides. So everybody knows Uber introduced the teenage rides where, kids 13 to 17 can call for their own rides, and it's okay to take them as long as they have that teen account. It launched that in February of this year. So when that happened, the California Commission sent them a warning letter saying that they strongly recommend that they stop doing the teenage service until there was, a clarification about the rule. But they didn't. And so Uber said that, it has its own name-based screening system and, background system by checker, as well as safety features like live trip tracking. They think that's adequate to keep riders safe. And they also say, I love this, it only pairs the most experienced and highly rated drivers with teens.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So it says, this commission's ruling is pretty bad news for Uber, which launched the Uber for Teens in California, but good news for Hop Skip Drive, which is another ride sharing service for kids. And they've been doing the fingerprinting all along.
Yeah.
And Uber, one reason they don't want to do it, they say that they'll have to pay that cost, and it's a big cost for them. But the Hop Skip Drive people pay for it as well, and it's a much smaller company. And so they're pretty happy that Uber is going to have to do it as well. It kind of puts them on a little bit more of a level playing ground. But yeah, if you're going to be driving kids around, I support it 100%. To do the fingerprinting.
So at that point, why don't you just do it for everybody?
Well, I mean, it's a big cost.
Yeah. What if they offered, Uber said, hey, so we're offering fingerprinting. You have to pay for it, but you get in a different tier of rides. Like, and it could be a bullshit, marketing thing. Like they could be, you know what I mean? Like, so you got like Uber Black. You'd be like Uber fingerprint. Verbal trademark.
Uber verified or something.
Yeah, but no, you'd have to
fingerprint.
But I'm saying, like, I would do it. I'd be like, okay, so when I'm doing these rides, I get an extra.
Yeah, unless it's going to cost me an arm or leg. But yeah, I mean, I've been fingerprinted.
Fingerprints don't cost that much.
So,
yeah, no, I've been fingerprinted. I had to get fingerprinted while I worked for the city because we dealt with some of the computer systems that do like really, NCIC lookups and stuff the police use, and so we worked on those computers, so we had to be fingerprinted.
So behind the curtains, I did apply for Hop Skip Drive. I am in the process.
Okay.
In fact, I went to go get fingerprinted this week, but I forgot a fucking form, so I had to reschedule. So and their fingerprinting is $65, but Hop Skip Drive is paying for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hop Skip Drive pays for it. Uber saying if they have to pay for it for their drivers, they're gonna have to raise the rates for the teen drive rides.
So I will let you know this is very intensive of a process. So I've already had to do video interviews, like how with Shipped, Gabe, where you had to take a video and answer questions. This is what this is.
Okay.
And so once I get through the fingerprint, because I've been fingerprinted through the for the school, right? They wouldn't take that, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So they have to do their own, which is fine. They have to meet you. They have to inspect your car, like all physically meet in the whole 9 yards. So I'm on like step 6 of 12.
Okay. Surprised you made it that far. You didn't scare him with the video with that beard.
Well, clearly not, because they offered me to get my fingerprint done.
I said I'm surprised.
Oh, you fucker.
Yeah,
they do. Yeah. They did the background check first, and they're like, okay, that's fine. Then they do the video, and then they review that, and they're like, okay, that's fine. And then they do the fingerprint, because they're not going to spend any more money on. They're not going to spend $65 if they're not going to hire.
Right.
So. Yeah. Who knows? You know me, I'll do any app. I'll try it. It may be just horse shit. I don't know.
Yeah. I wish it was around here. Like I said, when I had my my car inspection done, the remote video car inspection, they were like speaking very highly of it. They were like, man, you need to get on that. It's really good. It pays good, and unfortunately, it's just not in the area here.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be demand. So I mean, I would guess it's just going to be in the wealthy areas, right? Or semi-wealthy. I mean, because it's got to be fucking expensive. If the pay is good for you, what are they charging the customer?
Yeah.
I mean, it got to be pricey.
Yeah. But I can see parents that would be willing to pay for that when they know that it's been, you've been vetted a little more than just some Uber driver.
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, it's probably more vetted than working at the school, honestly. I mean, because they're looking at, I guess I'm driving a school bus, but I mean, when you're looking at the car and stuff like that. But I'm interested. I mean, I'm wondering if it's even worth them, like how much money. Like, I don't know any money. I haven't really dove into like a subreddit or anything like that, but which I probably should.
I think because I started the process, but I didn't complete it because I have too many apps.
Oh, come on, just do it.
But anyways, I think it said like up to $50 an hour or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, but Uber said that too. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, back when you could make $50 an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You could make more than $50 an hour.
Yeah. Now you're lucky if you 15 to 20.
Right. So I'm looking forward to try. Honestly, I always, with having summers off, I'm always looking for a hustle, right? Because,
Sure.
Yeah, I can do Walmart, I can do Amazon, but you never know. Like we talk about the buckets, right? You never know when those are going to dry up or you get deactivated. I mean,
they shut the door on you and say
they're
you
just
can't
like,
do this anymore.
Yep, you fucked up, and
Yep.
whatever it is, and there's no recourse for you to be like, I didn't do that, So
Right.
I'm giving it a try. I know for a while there, I can hear Gabe's Discord notifications.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it was fine when it was once in a while, but it's going off every 10 seconds now. The website has a $50 trip guarantee. First 10 trips you have. Yeah, I saw that too. I thought 14 or first 10 or 14. Oh, 14 days. So you get $500, but you got to do 10 trips in 14 days, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you're not dealing with the general public. You're dealing with kiddos. And for me, driving school bus, I don't have a lot of time during the week to drive other kids around unless it's after school.
Right.
Well, it could be like extracurricular activities you could take them to.
That's what I was thinking, Gabe. I think there'll be a lot more demand for, like, Jimmy's got to go to basketball at 5:00
or needs to be picked up
Yeah.
Brought home. Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm sure they're going to have a dash cam put in my car because I'm sure the parent can live stream the entire time. So that'll be interesting. I already have a camera in there. They'll probably make me mount another one, I would assume, right? Like
probably.
Yeah. Now Hop Skip Drive also caters to elderly people. Correct?
That's right. What, driving elderly people?
Yeah.
Well,
is it like that go grandparent?
Yeah, I think so. I just Googled it to make sure, but I mean.
So, but the pay can't be near as good for old people. We don't care about the elderly. Fuck them.
I wouldn't think anymore. But here, I mean, and this is, let's see, it's right on their website. It says no more driving, no problem. Hop Skip Drive is here for senior citizens.
Well, maybe they branch into that because there's a need.
Yeah, there is a need. I mean, there's a lot of senior citizens. I know my mom, she's 82. She doesn't drive anymore.
You know what I should do? I mean, I'm balls deep in old people. Like
that did not sound right.
Oh
my goodness. But boom.
Ooh, that came out wrong. What is my deal?
That's
with
what
balls
she said.
hitting the nuts? Like, what is my deal tonight?
What's your deal with balls in general?
That's a fixation here.
Kicking the balls deep.
Faith talking about being our Hop Skip guinea pig. What about our Amazon or not Amazon, our UPS guinea pig?
Yeah, what happened to
Faith?
That fell through.
So what I'm saying is, going back to that inappropriate comment that did not come out right. I talked.
You're already around. You're already driving old people.
I'm already driving old people. Now we do have a couple different campuses. One is, I wouldn't say it's definitely not lower income, but it's people that are definitely on a strict budget and they might not be interested. But the other campus, they got some money, and so maybe I can drop a referral link. I'll be able to tell my boss, hey, can you send this to all the the newsletter?
There you go.
You know what I mean? But
yeah.
I mean, I personally, if it paid the same for old people, I prefer to move old people than kids.
Yeah. But I mean, you're already driving old people. You're already driving kids. It's Hop Skip Drive should be perfect for you.
It should be. And I know I poo-pooed on the last show. We definitely talked about, Traveler talked about it too. Like, I'm just done with fucking Uber. I'm just done with driving people around. Again, if the money's there, I mean, if I was making, if I could go out tonight, and I think all of y'all would do this too, that are listening, that don't want to do Uber. If they're like, you will make $50 an hour tonight.
Yeah. I'd go.
I'd go. I'd be out. I'd stop the show right now and I'd be out. No, I'm just kidding. It's a blizzard, but I would do it. But I think, some people say, why would you want to drive kids around? I mean, it's not going to be some like toddler. You know, they're going to be like, you know, 8 or 9 or 10. They're not going to be like throwing shit in your, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure you could have that, but you're less hassle, I think, maybe.
Yeah, you want to smack any hands for them.
Well, I think the biggest problem is going to be the parents.
Yeah.
Those, if you're going to have a trouble, it's going to be some fucking parent that's fussy about something.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you know, you'll have to deal with them one time and then you're like, I'm not ever picking your kid up again.
They're like, why? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I wonder if they have like a system where they could do a preferred, since it's such a smaller thing, right? Not like Uber that's so huge.
Yeah, they may have.
They might have a thing where, you know, if you've had the driver before.
Oh, dude, that would be dope.
Right?
Because then you can make a relationship. Then you're like, hey, Jason's getting a nice Christmas bonus, you know, because you know he's driving our kid around. That I love that idea. That would be great.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I hope that's a thing. But I think what happens with Uber, why they don't do it, because they're worried that when the passenger tries to find that preferred driver and they can't find him, they're going to go to another app or something. You know what I mean? Like they want that money. So they're like, fuck it. We don't want them to even think about anything else but getting a ride.
Yeah.
Do you agree on that? Like,
no, I agree.
Why wouldn't they do that?
Because it was what was that one app? I can't think of it, where you could go on, put your reservation, right, of where and then you could select, and then you arrange, and then when I pull up, I turn my app on, they request, and then because I was the closest,
correct,
you know, you got it. But I don't even hear about that app anymore.
No, I don't remember what. Oh, that's right. What, and then they charge the customer like $5 and you like $5 or something.
You get like $1 or $2. It was back then.
Yeah, what was that? Fuck, what a callback that was. I used that a couple of times.
I did too.
Damn, that's a good.
And then I got, you know, then it was like, hey, we're not going to use that. I don't have to pay the fee. You don't have to pay the fee. We're still going through Uber. Or, you know, it would be like, well, can I just hire you as a driver then?
Yeah. And Uber probably doesn't do the preferred because they don't want you to make a connection with the customer because they're worried that you're going to do, you know, below
cut them out.
You're going to cut them out.
Yeah.
You know, so I get it. I get why they do that. But yeah, I bet hop, skip, drive. I bet you they allow that.
Yeah. You could like, you know, star your drivers and then.
Yeah, and it's just, and if you're not in a hurry for a ride, then, you know, it pings me, right? Oh, Jason's not available. Then it just immediately goes either to the pool or to the next saved driver. I mean, in a matter of seconds, they should be able to get through that.
But I would imagine, though, like you would have people, right, that have to have the on-demand. But I foresee hop, skip, drive as more of something that kind of like a reservation system where they already have these appointments set up. They already know the schedule when they need to be there.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm talking, and that really could be exactly what it is. I just don't know. I haven't looked into it.
Right.
Well, we look forward to an in-depth report.
Well, I mean, I'm only on step 6, and we just
whenever
15 minutes for it. So can you imagine? We'll have to do a whole show on the report.
Maybe first of the next year.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a lot of shit cooking. I don't know. I mean, they keep bugging me to sign up though. Like, even though I screwed up my my appointment, they're like every 2 days, they're like, hey, jump back into the portal to finish your application. So I don't know. I'm actually genuinely looking forward to it. Like, I just like the opportunity. Yeah. Not just to make a ton of money, but just like, I think it's a unique thing, and I kind of like to be a part of it, as long as it's not a shit show. I mean, if it's a shit show, you know me, I'm gonna pull out. Well, clearly I didn't pull out. I have 3 kids. What is happening? I even caught myself on that one. I'm paranoid of saying the wrong thing now.
Boy, self-fulfilling prophecy.
What I think too, when you start a new platform, it's the excitement of it, right? Because you're like, got all these people. That was like that one. What the hell was it called? The one I told you about. I signed up and I got on, and then I was like, hey, shit, like it's dead. Like my app signed me out because I was available the entire time.
Was it delivered?
No.
It was it was a food app, right? It was a food delivery app.
Well, I think it was. I know it was food. I don't know if it was anything else.
Yeah, I remember. Probably still have it.
Skip cart.
Skip cart. Yeah. Yeah, you get excited because it's something new, and especially if you guys are listening, are new drivers, or new gig workers. Like Faith says, do you have Kickaboo? I mean, anything that's new in your area, I recommend signing up because typically for the first year, you're making bank on whatever it is because you're a newer driver until it gets saturated, right? And then it
Yep.
kind of
Okay. Is it called Kid Kaboo? Because I found
oh
one called Kid Kaboo.
yeah, that's probably not. It's
Yeah.
probably not Kickaboo. Is that like kick a hoe? Wait,
Isn't it?
no.
You're all about
You're
kicking.
cut off. Like you're cut off.
I need to
That's a
edit
mute
that
in,
one out.
man.
That one was pretty bad. So it's Kid Abu.
Kid Kaboo. So KIDCABOO. I just got their website. It says Kid Kaboo is moving families forward. Kid Kaboo is a children's transportation solution that frees up busy parents so they can build a career, enjoy more downtime, and spend time with their kids rather than waiting for them.
Okay. So I was thinking about the hop skip drive. So honestly though, you're not going to be able to move, like let's say you're taking kids to school, right? You're only really going to be able to take one kid, right? Because they all got to be there at the same damn time. So it's not like you're going to run for 3 hours I mean, they all have a little bit varying start times, you know what I mean? Like Wyoming might start at 8:25, Granville starts at 8:20, but it's not like you're going to be able to do multiple rides in the morning. It's going to be one ride. Think of right? Am I
I guess it would just.
I mean, you
It
might
would
be able to take a middle schooler that starts an hour early and then go do an elementary kid.
Unless they have a way of where it's set up to where maybe if you have 2 or 3 kids going to the same elementary school.
It's a good point. Yeah, you could pick a couple of them.
And that's why I think because they're smaller, it might be something like a reservation. Like same thing like with buses, right? The kids get told, your bus stop, the bus will come at this time. The bus will come at this time for this one. So I could see something like that happening. I don't know logistically how that works with insurance and all of that, but Uber does it with share.
Yeah, but is a parent really going to want that if they're paying $75 for the ride? Or
maybe they might have different tiers.
Oh, that's true. They could discount it.
Right.
Oh God, can you imagine getting
a shared kid ride?
They're in there fighting,
throwing stuff at each other,
fighting, just being. Oh God, that'd be hilarious. So, well, there's a lot of unanswered questions, and I didn't mean to make this a hop skip.
You're going to answer all of them for us.
I am. I know I'm not bullshitting. I'm genuinely looking forward to figuring out because I think it's a great service. And as we all have kids, and remember when they were little, it fucking sucked. Like if you had to work and you had to like pick your kid up because
oh my gosh,
it was a pain in the ass. I'm so glad my kids. I mean, Sully doesn't drive, but I have another driver in the house, and she can take care of all her shit.
Yeah,
and it's just the best thing in the world. So,
and in response to Faith, if it is Kid Kaboo, I just looked on their website. It says they're in Arizona, Connecticut, Florida, Nebraska, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Texas, and Virginia. If that's the one you're talking about.
Where's Hop Skip Drive? Did you have?
They're not. They're not here. They're not Kentucky.
Yeah.
I know they're in Detroit. They've been in Detroit for like almost a year.
Oh, really?
But this Kid Kaboo started back in 2019.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, that's what it says.
I'm going to look up.
Excuse me.
Hop Skip Drive. There is not a subreddit on this. There's a not safe for work called Hippity Hop Skip. I'm not... I didn't look for it. I just typed Hop Skip Drive and that's what popped up. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Anyways, so I think we should just wrap it up. No sense going to another one. Oh no, we got to do this video about the driver bitching about the driveway. Larry, you're muted, you dumbass. Fucking boomer. What were you saying now?
Like I said, we can do the videos real quick.
Yeah, what other videos do we have? We have Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's just do the videos. Videos are fun. So this is a doorbell camera catches UPS driver in a moment of contagious joy over a simple snack. So here's the flip of like the dick for brains. Let's see. I think it's this one.
And block on it. The million guy didn't know. Oh, do I see honey bunny? I see a honey bunny.
Oh, that was great.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was amazing.
Such a contrast to the dick who stole everything from.
Yeah. So there you go. UPS happy, makes a lot of money. Very just takes one honey bun. Just again, honey buns like Little Debbie are honey buns, bro. Like they're so freaking good. And the Amazon driver, well, maybe he has to take all that because he can't feed his family because they don't pay enough. There you go. There's the circle back. Oh, look at Larry. Larry's like, no,
no,
he's just a dick.
Yeah.
And then it's all about delivery tonight. This next one, the driver bitches about the driveway. Some people, I don't know. You'd be the judge if it's fake or not. It seems real to me, but this is food delivery, I think. So okay, this one's 51 seconds. All right, here we go.
I don't want to go up there. This is a shit fucking driveway, alright? Okay. I'm tired of fucking walking up there. Okay. Next time, I just want to leave your shit down there and you walk out.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure this is part of your job, is delivering pizza. Yeah, so
Like,
I'm not sure why you have to give me a fucking attitude, but your manager will hear from you tomorrow.
oh, go ahead and call him now. I told him I was going to be a dick last night.
Okay, well, enjoy your fucking little pizza job and shut your fucking mouth.
You tip that or you fucking dick.
Okay.
Oh.
So maybe it's not fake. I wish I would have saved the Reddit story about that because there was some comment about like it was like the original poster did say no, this is real, like because people are like this is fake, but the balls on some of these people,
like it wasn't snowy, there was no elements, it was nice. Like,
I mean, if you did look, if you're watching the video, audio, you can't see it, but I do share all these in the show notes, by the way, so you can watch the video. But on the right side of the car, it was pretty fucked up. But I mean, it's like the rest of it looked fine.
Yeah,
drive up it.
Big deal. Yeah, like, I mean, I couldn't tell if it was like really steep where you might bottom out down at the bottom. It's kind of hard to tell. But I mean, still, I mean, it's not that far. It wasn't that far of a walk. I mean, it's not like he was having to go up, 4 floors to an apartment somewhere.
Yeah,
I know that's the same guy that would be like, I'm not delivering it to that back door.
Oh, hey, what are you implying? What are you implying?
Oh, I didn't think you implied. I think you just said it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd be around the bush there.
Honestly, you guys have done a great job on circlebacks today. I'm really impressed with this show. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I love it.
So much fun.
I love it when you bust my balls. I need more of that.
Back to your balls again.
Yep. There
Talk
it
about
is.
circleback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than a circle. Nope, I'm not going to finish that one. Anyways, we after this,
not going to say
we're not going to get ads on this show because it's going to be X-rated.
Well, the Thirsty Goose fits it just fine.
Yeah, it's true. It's getting a little dusty over here. All right, shut up. Let me wrap this shut up, Gabriel. So next week's our last show for 2025. I'm going to try to put a best of, and it's becoming more, it's harder than I thought because I really need to like pull clips, not pull them or at least write them down when it happens. Just because, you forget shit. Right. So, but I'm going to try to do that. So we got one show next week and then we'll be back. I think, I almost called you Gary again. What is wrong with me? I need some food, but I can't. January 8th, we'll be back live. So Are you done laughing at me?
This has been great tonight.
This has been a
what
good
a-
show.
We've been
been so
highly
much fun.
entertained.
Well, I'm glad. I thought it was going to be you because you were drinking that beer and got a Zin in your mouth. Or a One or whatever the fuck they are.
Oh,
Same
my
thing.
goodness.
Zin's the name brand. It's like the Kleenex. You know. Well, Kleenex, like when someone says, "Can you give me a Kleenex?" They mean a tissue. It doesn't
Right.
matter what brand it is. They say, "Can you give me a Kleenex?"
Yep. That
Right?
is true. Yeah, it's
Name
like
brand.
Band-Aid, Xerox. all those things.
Xerox. Yep. All right. Anyways, as always, don't put up with it. Oh wait, we were gonna do it. We were gonna do a 3-1 when Gabe was on a 3-way. What was Gabe's line? We talked about this, Larry. Fuck.
You're
All right.
fired.
Next time you're on, we'll brainstorm. We had like
We will figure it out.
don't put up with it. Anyone's bullshit.
And we'll see you on the road.
But we were supposed to add
And
another
then,
one.
yeah,
for
and there was
you.
something
You
else.
wrote it
There
down
was something.
somewhere. Shit.
I did
Anyways.
not.
Don't be a snack stealer.
Yeah, there you go. Words of wisdom.
Yeah.
Or
Thanks
just our general motto, as always, don't be a dick. Just
Don't be a
dick.
dick. Yeah, that should be it. Don't put up with it. Is like we'll see you on the road. We'll say no. I'll say don't put up with this. Anyone's bullshit. Gabe will say don't be a dick, and Larry would say and we'll see you on the road.
There
Boom.
you go.
Got
And
it.
if you're a dick, we'll just run you over.
Damn it, Larry. We had it. All right. Have a good night, Faith. Thanks for joining. I'm glad you finally got to watch it. So
Yeah, Faith and Janet, we appreciate y'all.
Oh, and go Lions.
Tony.
Fuck the Bills. All right. Bye.
Yeah,